जल्दी नहीं सर मध्य तेरा भी
ये बुक पढ़ना ही है।
अरे हाँ मैंने देखा है। अभी 5 मिनट में इतने सारे तो कैसे लिखूंगा? भाई देखते हैं कितना होगा वो। क्या लिखना है? क्वेश्चन पेज नंबर कितना है?
पता
पेज नंबर 69। अरे सॉइल रिसोर्सेज का नहीं सॉइल रिसोर्सेज पढ़ा है आपको नहीं
वेजिटेशन के बाद वाटर रिसोर्सेज का अलाइन कैसे
नहीं ट्रांसपोर्ट व्हाट डू यू अंडरस्टैंड
हो गया तो आपको एग्जाम में नहीं आएगा अभी
बोले थे सर ने बोला था मैं नहीं बोल रहा सर
वाटर सबको चाहिए
पानी तो नेचुरल
वाटर
रिसोर्सेज
के बाद टोपोग्राफ्स कराएंगे और मैथ्स के अपने सेकंड यूनिट टेस्ट से जाने वाले 5 लेसन रह गए हैं पहले मैथ्स खत्म हुआ लेसन करवाएंगे बाद में
हां 17 की चलेगी
मैथ्स लेसन रह गए वो 5 लेसन से वक्त लगेगा ना एक इसलिए
तेरा हो गया विशेष
हां करके
मेरे को भेजनी थी पहले मैं कल भी थे वो देखो लड़की बोल रहा है
पूछा ही नहीं
जो वो किससे पूछ रहा है और मैं उसको बोल रहा हूं कल देखो याद दिलाया बोला कल भेज मैं वो नहीं सकता था तब तुम बोल रहा था उसको पूछ रहा था अबे मैं प्रेडिक्ट कर रहा था इसको अच्छा मैथ्स का कर रहा था तो फिर जवाब दिया
मैथ्स हो गया ना दोनों प्रोजेक्ट
अरे तुम पीछे पड़ रहे हो
मुझे एकदम समझ नहीं आ रहा
स्टैटिस्टिक्स वही है ये वाले को सर ने एक्सप्लेन किया था लेकिन लिखा नहीं किसी ने भी इतना ही
मैंने लिखा
तो भी हमने
लिखा बड़े से नहीं समझा और कंपल्सरी एक एकेडमी खोलनी है हमको
ट्यूशन एकेडमी खोलनी है याद आ गया
ट्यूशन
मैं ट्यूशन एकेडमी खोलेगा नहीं अच्छा क्रिकेट एकेडमी भी खोलनी है तो उसमें 1 लाख फीस रखूंगा मैं एक महीने का फिर 2 लाख नाम क्या रखेगा 2 लाख नाम क्या रखेगा बायोलॉजी वाला 25 साल के लोगों का 2 लाख 15-20 साल के लोगों का नाम भी दे दे बायोलॉजी वाला
क्या करने आएंगे
नाम दे 60 साल की बुड्ढों का बनाओ ये नाम बायोलॉजी फिजिक्स वाला भी नहीं
अच्छा मुझे तो
क्रिकेट वाला मैं पढ़ाई तो कर सकते हैं स्पोर्ट्स कर अरे ये बता रहा हूं अबे आपने लिखा है ये लिखते जल्दी
Don't sign for 4 lectures. No, Gargi will not. Sit down. I told you not to sign for all the 4 lectures.
Sir, I didn't sign. सिर्फ एक भी नहीं किया था.
That is the ईमानदार बच्चा. Let us sign. Maybe you last class.
Classes.
We are also having classes only. What we are having football class here. Okay, guys. Not to. No AC you need.
No.
Take it. That I will not come into the early morning picture. Let's start with our portions first. Did we start with topo?
No.
Which chapter I am doing it? Soil. Did I complete? Did I complete? Which was the last topic? Littoral line title. What we will do? This chapter I will continue in my second lecture. Now I am going to start with topo. Correct?
So you told me afterwards you went into.
I don't know because many people.
water resources.
Yes.
अच्छा ठीक है मुझे कोई
I am not reading the required on the
You are not getting that. Yes.
So we have only one code. That's me.
एक काम करते हैं ना तो फिर today I will finish this chapter and instead of water we'll start with topo. Topo भी एक साथ full fledged नहीं जाऊंगा. What do you call it? Crystalline लेके जाएंगे. पहला science and symbols करेंगे, फिर 4 hour करेंगे, फिर 6 hour करेंगे, है ना? तो ठीक है. Let's complete this chapter. I am into the littoral forest. Correct?
Or sir, you can take it as a last because we have only one code for topo.
It's okay. By the second lecture, many more lazy ducks might be jumping in. So I will start in the second lecture. It's okay. Attendance sheet is here only. It is not escaped out of it. Now, before I start with initial 5 minutes of revision, correct? Which my son Pada branch does it wonderfully well. Yes or no? So I need 2 candidates who will be writing all the vegetation that we have covered up. 2 minutes to think and 5 minutes to answer. Hey, only 1 lecture you are signing. Show to the people that I am different from all others. Good boy. Because he always tries to copy me. Maybe aisa, maybe aisa. So he is like me. Only 1 lecture he has signed. Good boy. Let others come to know. Yes, he is a crying baby. You should show to the world you are Narendra Modi's citizen. Okay. Who is ready with first forest called evergreen? Only evergreen. No need to come for it. Stand up there. Tell me 2 lines about evergreen. Will do? Come on. This I always tell you that you should revise and come. Or I'll do one thing. I'll finish off littoral forest. Then you will come back. Then you will come back. I'm saying I'll finish explaining littoral forest. Then you will come back to me. Don't catch the words. I'm saying I'll explain littoral forest. You finish it, and then we will ask you a revision. Will do? Early morning, people are all jumping. Kyun bhai late? It's okay. Huh? Like one day I kept him out. Seriously comes every lecture before me. I appreciate his small dedication. I am trying to put him into BSF, Border Security Force. देश के लिए कुर्बान करने वाला उसका. हाँ अच्छा. हाँ. बोलेगा जल्दी आने का punishment है कि नहीं? Okay. So write down littoral forest in your notebook. हाँ relax sir. आओ पहले take a gulp of water. I am not the person to punish you as soon as you enter in. Okay? Shall I say the first sentence of littoral forest? You have already written. That's what she is saying. Good girl. Then mountain forest I haven't done. Okay, then right. We are with the last forest. What is the number? 6, is it? 5. So we have mountain forest. In some volume or in the exam they try to confuse you by putting this word. It is same as mountain. Montane forest. Correct? So write down. First point under mountain forest. Shall I? Okay. Forest. Oh my God. He has given me history series. I don't know, early morning he has got forest found on high altitudes. Forest found on high altitudes. Forest found on high altitudes. Wake up, wake up. What is the bright face you are saying? I can't look at you. Little bit, brighter, more brighter. Put the energy there. More brighter. Say cheese for the camera, which is going to be turned that side. Okay. Everyone is so active. Even you are super active. That's correct. Okay. Covering from entire Himalayan region. Covering the entire Himalayan. Continue. Covering the entire Himalayan region. to Sikkim. Sikkim. Good. Pen doesn't write. Yawning started. Himalayan region to Sikkim and AP. What is AP here? Arunachal Pradesh. Second point, same. It comprises of mixed deciduous. It comprises of mixed deciduous, coniferous, tree types, depending on the mixed deciduous, coniferous, tree types, depending on the altitude. Next heading, climatic conditions. It thrives well, Thrives, W-E-L-L, thrives well between the annual temperature. It thrives well between the annual temperature 12 to 13 degrees Celsius. 12 to 13 degrees Celsius. Comma, rainfall between 100 to 300 centimeters. Rainfall between 100 to 300 centimeters, supported by humidity between 56 to 65%. 56 to 65. Now read this and tell me, is it the ideal condition for any mountain vegetation? 56 to 65, opposite. क्या बोलता है हिंदी में? 55 नहीं 55 नहीं 56 and 65. Am I correct? Yes.
This is extending from Himalayan region from Sikkim to Arunachal Pradesh. There should be snowfall instead of rainfall, right?
So did you see the vegetation type? मैंने कुछ दिया रहेगा देखो. One is deciduous, and other is
Coniferous.
where is this coniferous found? Answers are hidden, my dear girl. Now I want you guys to tell me, is the condition ideal for mountain or no? He doesn't want to answer. Good boy, good boy. What conditions you feel most suitable? Yes, sir. This is mountain forest.
It is at high altitude.
Very good. High altitude. What else? Look at the temperature. Look at the temperature.
The temperature is from 12 degrees to 13 degrees Celsius.
Do you feel low-lying region will have temperature like this? Now let us have today's temperature. When you look at your mobile phone, it starts from I don't know, something like 28, 30 starts minimum and goes up till 37, 38, and that is the time you guys are pushed out of UT. And at 2:30, that is the time. And then
so
also,
even the word coniferous also suits it.
That's what I gave the answer for you when you asked me. And that is the time our students are not at all moving fast. They are taking what is that? A beautiful steps like that big buffalo going slowly here, left. No hurry to go to the home. And then we, although having small one-wheeler or two-wheeler, we try to rush out of the heat and reach the place. So I say exactly opposite that we had it in which forest?
Mountain.
That is what mountain, evergreen. Who told evergreen? Evergreen is evergreen. So always remember mountain forests are at 3 levels. What are 3 levels? Foothills of the Himalayas, middle Himalayas and greater Himalayas. 9th standard topic, who can tell me 3 Himalayas? Division of Himalayas. And Shivaliks. Himadri is Greater Himalayas, Himachal is Middle Himalayas, and Shivaliks is Lesser Himalayas. And what are Purvanchal? They are foothills. He said small Himalayas this much, average width is 400 kilometer width. So, 400 kilometers is also not big for us. We have to travel all the way from Mumbai to Pune. वो भी मेरे ख्याल से 400 नहीं है exact. So even the lesser Himalayas are like that. And which animals generally do you find इधर रहेगा? Yaks, sheep, और क्या है? Bison, mountain goats. There is only one goat. I can get the picture of that very soon. That climbs vertically. That's the only goat in the world. Whatever might be the steepness, it can climb. We always believe that mountain farming or mountain vegetations are exclusive. If you have gone to certain, especially Kashmir, we have big orchards. You know what are orchards? What are orchards? Orchards is flowers. That is horticulture, man. Mainly fruit farms. And which apples are very popular in India? Normally Kashmir nahi hai, actually Himachal rehta hai. And then we have different kinds of flowers. Normally blooms in which season? The winter season, correct? So now let us write the small heading characteristics. Point number? I'll try to cut short. Forest found in this region. Forest found in this region contains mixed species of. Okay, here also they are using the word mixed species of. Broad leaf or broad leaf, whichever you write. Broad leaf, evergreen, 2. Needle-like leaves. Coniferous trees. Needle-like leaves, coniferous trees. Now, who can tell me why is in the high altitude the leaves change their? Here it is broadleaf, low lying, correct? When you go up, it is coniferous. You know what a coniferous? Needle-like leaves. Why is it?
Ice cannot.
Ice. Ice never sits on the tree. Oh my dear girls, ice is so heavy. Snow. So that.
So that the snow slides down from the.
Okay. Why only this side? Others are all what? Warming the benches. Anji? To transpiration. On the temperature is 12 to 13 degrees. One, they does not want the snow to settle down. Correct? If you have in your school happen to decorate your this tree, which tree? Have you any time done?
Yes.
What do you do? Bring all the colorful balls down. What do you do? I'm asking. I don't know. I have never done it in my life.
We decorate it.
You decorate it. How?
With the ball and
Okay. But did you see that tree? How it is?
It is slanting.
Slanting. It will not be a broad leaf. Normally leaves are in this direction. Whereas if you see coniferous, their positioning is down to the earth. They don't want the snow to settle. Correct? Second point. Normally, what happened? He's dreaming into Christmas vacation, is it? Normally, Himalayas are popular for deciduous types of trees. Himalayas are popular for deciduous types of trees. Underline deciduous. Now in this, how many of you remember we have done two types of deciduous? Dry deciduous. Very good. What, based on what? Nobody will answer. My corner boy. Based on what we are dividing deciduous into two? Moist and dry. Very good. Temperature. Good. The next person. Based on what we divide the deciduous into two? Moist and dry. Temperature. Yes. Tell me in English.
Humidity, sir.
Humidity is barish. What a lovely translation. Next person. You are sick. So that doesn't mean you stop answering. Yes. Rainfall and? Okay. Yes. Water. But water what? Very good. One more. Next person. What's her name? Sangeeta. अच्छा ठीक है एक ही बात हो next person Srinidhi what's her name Pranidhi कहाँ से तो आधा नाम पकड़ लिया मैंने ए I mean हाँ it is temperature नहीं है it is rainfall and humidity anybody told nobody you said barish and rainfall
नहीं बारिश बोला उसके बाद ह्यूमिडिटी बोला
अच्छा ह्यूमिडिटी पहला आता है so always remember let us go to the last line along with deciduous temperate forests are also found along with deciduous temperate forests also found between the altitude 1000 to 2000 meters MSL डाल देना 1000 to 2000 MSL 1000 to 2000 MSL. Now I want somebody to differentiate what is temperate forest different from deciduous forest. Turn the pages. Today one girl is on Ram Bharose. क्या हो गया? You have traveled all the way. Then why? No. I have seen you since 9th. You've done a plastic surgery. Today you're looking very tired. That's the reason. Sleepy. Don't tell me the whole night you were studying. Then I will not allow you to sit in my class if you sleep. Chaliye. We will allow her to go back to her dreamland.
Sir, I also don't have sleep.
Why? You don't have? Then purchase it.
I slept at 12:30.
That is what. He slept at 2 man. 12:30 तक क्या वॉचमैन का काम था?
Sir, geography का homework था, project था, और अभी टेस्ट का भी पढ़ाई थी.
हाँ, ये कौन सा नया टाइम है? 2:30 बजे. हाँ, हिंदी वीक का भी वाट लगा था. 2:30 बजे. चलिए, I can't understand why these kids are doing such a big exploitation on their eyes. फिर also then. चलिए, no problem. Come on. Who can tell me the difference between temperate and deciduous? In fact, indirectly, I'm pulling you all the answers. Let us give temperate forest to these guys. Correct, na? Deciduous to you guys. First point of deciduous. Quick. No. Always they are first. Generation हो गया. We will change. नहीं. No options for that. Easy है, वो लोग चलेगा. What are temperate forests according to you? Check करो उधर है. You remember your earth structure chapter?
Yes.
Heat zone. How many zones we have? 4.
Torrid, temperate,
And frigid. The fourth zone कौन सा है?
Equator.
Equator is a zone. The zone in which India is located. Is India located on the eastern hemisphere or western hemisphere? Eastern. I don't know. Eastern. He's saying eastern. Is it in the southern or is it in the northern? Southern hemisphere. My dear.
maximum in
In geography, I need to check the teacher who has taught him. Maximum in southern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere only we have 2 continents. क्या आता है? We have 2 continents in southern hemisphere. One is Australia, another is New Zealand. They are called as continent because they are huge country. 95% is northern. ये थोड़ा सा उल्टा बोलते हैं. No problem. Is it okay? So that forest which is found between the tropics of Cancer is called as which forest? Temperate. And what is deciduous? That we have already done. They shed their leaves. So if you traverse Himalayas, what do you mean by traversing? Climb Himalayas, low-lying area will have deciduous forest. When you move up, you will have conifers. Is it okay? Let us write the last heading then. What is the last heading? Can I borrow you for a few minutes? उस बंदा ने history से लिख दिया. Point number. No need of heading. Main species are deodar, chirpine. That is devdar in Hindi actually. Deodar, chirpine. No, careful. Then we have jamun. CHIRPINE. It's not the tree. It's not the tree. Then you write blue pine. How many varieties? 4. That's enough. Let us go to the next heading. No, economic value. बाबा तू लिखना चाहिए तो ऐड कर ले. These forests found at high altitude. Since found at high altitude, don't get this political. Found at high altitudes provides constructional timber. Constructional timber can also be used for. Constructional timber can also be used for. Can also be used for furniture making. Can also be used for furniture. FURNITURE. Furniture making. ये मुझे उसने गलत बताया. चलो. Come early next time. Also can be used for furniture making. I think one male should go to their house, and when they call us, मैं बोलेगा आपका बच्चा तो इधर आया ही नहीं. What will happen, boy? जल्दी, madam is waiting. Who told you to sign for the 4 lectures? Never sign for 4 lectures. Sign only for 1 lecture. You also. You also sign for only 1 lecture, my dear. They'll give it. I'll tell them. मैं लेकर आएगा. अरे तू भी अभी छोड़ बैठ.
अरे ये क्या है? मैंने क्या गद्दारी किया?
तू क्यों मेरे से गद्दारी करेगा? तू मीर जाफर थोड़ी है. You know who is Mir Jafar? Who is he? Mir Jafar. जो भी गद्दार है हम लोग उसका है ना. इसलिए नहीं दे रहा था. 4 lectures में sign. And those who have signed for 1 lecture and those who have signed for 3.5 lectures, I'll get the 3.5. I'll get the attendance sheet with me. What I was explaining, furniture making. Next point. I forgot the explanation. All crying for the attendance. Wood available in these forests. Wood available in these forests used as AS. AS बोलो ना, US के. Main firewood. Easy good answer. Firewood जाएगा. Then used as firewood. Lack of other such support. I'll tell you what is this. Full stop. One more. Other such support. Correct. Thank you. Other such support. Next. The green leaves are a rich source of are a rich source of fodder for animals. Rich source of fodder for animals. I just stressed that point called firewood. Why I'm stressing that point? I don't know how many in Maharashtra have cooked food neither on gas stove, nor on shigri, but on that wood. Is it very tasty? And that to be a earthen pot.
Also,
You are going to.
but we have seen in Shirdi they used to be.
खाया कि नहीं खाया क्या पूछ रहे थे खाया क्या
नहीं
फिर खाया
मैंने पिया था आधा
हाँ?
दूध पिया था
क्या
they used to keep on the bird and
I'm asking about not drinking, only eating. We don't drink. When I've gone to Karjat, a nearby place, Karjat everybody knows, we have a small hill station there, farmhouse type, where we have gone with the teachers community. We had 2 days of a picnic. There they had this shigri, not now, long time. Only gents were there. अबे और कुछ पूछ होता था. And then the entire camp was also not having electricity. And I said, many without electricity. So उसने बोला principal ने, आप आओ sir, you will love it. And it was too good. That small lantern was there in the night. We reached by 6 only. And even the food was in that firewood only. And पहले जाते हमको वो मिला popcorn ना. He was doing boiling. And हमारा principal उधर server की तरफ घूमता रहता था. क्या खाएंगे? He becomes a server there. फिर हम लोग बोले जो सचिन, his name is Sachin. तो सचिन हमारे लिए ये लिख रहा, ठीक है सर अभी जाता हूँ. So there is no teacher. And the 2 days of stay was one thing we could remember. This mountainous region, they try to cook from the wood wherever they get this. And good thing that we have gone in the rainfall region. आप भी जा सकते हैं, आप अपना parents से पूछो. That's a very undiscovered hill station, and it is too good. And the Marathi Manus, they told me, what do you call this waterfall in Marathi? Dhabdaba. That's the word I learned there. So next day वो guide आया, हमको बोला सर हमको दबदबा में जाने का. मतलब वो क्या होता है? So तुम्ही पाइथले नहीं, whatever Marathi said, sorry. And मैं बोला दबदबा तो मैंने पहले बार सुना था. तो पूरा पाथ में दबदबा उधर जाने के बाद बोला वो waterfall है. And it was a huge waterfall. So hilly region, if you have gone and stayed there, you could see the people use the local material only. You can't demand for you and all this because hilly region. And this firewood is very important. They collected, मैंने पूछा रही इतना बारिश heavy था. They say we collected 3 months before only. And the rainfall starts, shelter and vegetables were also kept. Everything they keep it ready. Because we have to book them 2 weeks before. कि हम लोग इतना जन आ रहा है और वो इतना camp था, not even house. In one camp there are 2 bed was there. And that, what is that lantern you call it, in Hindi? It was hung. So hilly area, I have seen one thing, that you have to survive on whatever you get it there. You can't demand. But cooking and eating that food was absolutely amazing. So firewood, they keep it specially. And in some part of South, if you have gone the hotels, they cook the food even using the firewood only, especially that dosa, bada wala. Mysuru, I have gone, I think, Mysuru. There they give a family dosa. And they cook it using the traditional method. Or no steel pots, only earthen pots. And you can see literally what they are cooking. Oh, food ka maza kuch alag hai. Correct? So when he was asking me brickwood or what is that, firewood is very important for these people. And even, have you seen this animal ke liye hay ka ye banata hai? Heap. Maharashtra I have seen. Hay, what is hay in Hindi called as? Suka grass, dried grass, what do you call it? And they pile it. And these cattle, gavat, correct, he's right only, gavat. And that gavat is kept in a heap, and that's mainly for the cattle, because they can't go deep into the jungle, heavy rain. So all this they prepare well before the rain. Yesterday evening only I could see there was a wonderful breeze flowing. Yesterday evening, I don't know how many ventured out. So I'm expecting that by this month end or by June first week, Maharashtra will be getting we do not know, I'm not a meteorological specialist, but hopefully this time rainfall is also going to tear us apart because of the high monsoon, high temperatures. Now run through and tell me. She has lost into the jungle. सोच नहीं, read करना. Anybody have any query? If not, we'll finish off this chapter. You have a doubt, and doubt is also finished. Hey, what is the next heading? You just everybody check.
The local wind that brings a light rainfall to South India and is good for near farming.
इसमें क्या doubt है?
Answer.
हाँ तो पढ़ो ना answer.
तो मुझे doubt है कि काल वैशाखी है इसका.
No, Kal Vaishakhi is in West Bengal. It's not in South India.
तो monsoon mango shower है ना?
That is in Kerala.
Mango shower देखा.
अच्छा ये मैं आंसर देता हूँ.
ये local wind बोलते हैं South India.
मैं बताता हूँ. No, that is Kal Vaishakhi. That's a different one. Yeah, I'll come back to you. There's one small heading called forest conservation. Keep your pencils ready. We learn from there only. तो क्या है? Oh. As if we have done a lot of conservation work. सुबह उठ के मूवी नहीं सोते.
सर पढ़ाता है ना.
हाँ तो अच्छा है ना. Conservation, open bracket, is a practice of planning and maintaining forested area for the benefit and sustainability. Close the bracket. Now they are asking to maintain the forest area. Are we?
No.
We are destroying the forested area and benefit the sustainability to future. So what is this word? I think a piece of cake brought by your father and he instructs अपना छोटा बहन या छोटा brother के लिए रखो. तुरंत आप पूरा गैलप कर ले. फिर बोलेगा था, but it was more delicious. I can't wait for long time. अभी मैं बोलता हूँ इस forest area को आप अपना future generation तक hold करो. Will you? As long as your architecture plan is not getting ready. And कौन है? दिल्ली का CM. Arvind Kejriwal, the dream house. है ना? I'm ready to cut all these trees. No sir, it is against the forest environment. It is against the Conservation Protection Act. अभी act भी आएगा. What is this act? If you have cut a full-grown tree without the permission of this local authority, civic authority, you are expected to pay the penalty 1, or within 2 years you need to grow at least 10 times the same trees. Which one you think is easy? I said, sir, I will grow, sir. And they will come back after 2 years to see you haven't grown, then you have to pay the triple the fine that you have to pay 2 years before. ये सब इंडिया में books में है. Very few people follow it seriously. But then certain government officers are there. They want that trees should not be hurt or cut. Second, we need to conserve our forest or forest preserve, underline, ecological diversity. Now causes, I'm just asking you to read which one you want me to explain, you tell me. It's very simple. Oh my God, read it. I've given time because in other branches I've made them to write all this. Since you guys are lazy kidlings. Any of the point? Everyone you have understood?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me this point, construction of projects, how it is destroying the forest?
Because we cut the forest and make the project there.
Make the?
Project.
Which project?
Of the buildings and stuff.
उधर और एक कुछ है.
We can make dam also.
Dam also. Without a river, I'll construct a dam across Palm Beach. And every day you pour 1 bucket of water and come. Sir, dam mein pani bhar rakho. The construction of a dam, we call that area as a catchment area. Why catchment area? The area to be cut. Minimum 5 to 15 acres of jungle needs to be cleared. अब बोलो क्या है? ना government takes a tender. जिस company को ये दिया है ना, I don't know how many. We have a place Dhabol in Maharashtra. Anybody heard? इधर है महाराष्ट्र में ये. There's a company which came all the way from US. ये मैं बहुत पुराना history बोल रहा हूँ. I think 12 to 15 years का. The company name was Enron, E-N-R-O-N, American company. They wanted to start a power plant in Maharashtra place was also allotted. The place called Dhabol. कुछ मम्मी पापा से पूछना शायद they might be knowing. Dhabol Power Company नाम दिया. 4 years the company worked in. Project भी ready हो गया. And what did the Maharashtra government did a bargain? You should start a hospital. They did. You need to start a school. They did. मतलब construct free करके देने का. And some trees. And finally payment का बात आया. They suspended the payment for Enron company. Maharashtra government. That time Congress government was ruling. I can tell the name of the CM. I don't remember. And finally Enron put a big case against the Maharashtra government. They might have invested crores of rupees, correct? And despite that, due to some fire delays or other things, this Marathi government want to cheat the American government. And American government fought a case in Maharashtra, Bombay High Court, and they won the case. I think I'm not very sure. Around 900 crores were paid back to the company. Area को develop करके वो लोग ने ताला लगा दिया. Why? Some governmental issues we do not know. So every project, as she was trying to explain, the government makes it a point that you need to grow all this. Abhi Parliament ka, I think the opening ceremony is soon. Yesterday only I was watching late night news. All the parties are getting ready to welcome. July bola tha, but abhi se start ho raha hai. And हमारा जो Central Vista project है, which is a 1200 crore project, comes up with more greenery, and it's a huge construction. कौन सा construction का बोल रहा हूँ? All are dreaming. What is the Central Vista, by the way? The new parliament. The old parliament will be a monument. सब उसको मत देखो. Is correct. And Central Vista. And next time you visit Delhi, you are allowed to get into the old parliament, which was constructed by the British. And new parliament also you can get in if you have any XYZ MP and ask them to make a small pass for you. And Central Vista, I'll show you in my next lecture, is an amazing project. Even many of the European countries are saying कि हमारा parliament भी काश ऐसा होता. Lok Sabha में they have seats for 880 MPs, 880. अभी तो 540 है, 540 या 550 है. But बोलता है कि आगे जाते अगर membership बढ़ा, and it's a huge one. And at present Rajya Sabha is 250, correct? They have said close to 500 for Rajya Sabha. And all members will be given a tap card like we are having, and all conferencing facility, all modern amenities. Plus, they'll say every building, every wall has some architecture of Indian old things. And it is in a unique shape. Yes. It's a hexagonal kind of a shape. And people say it's one of the finest piece of architecture India could. Architecture to nahi bol sakta. The finest piece of construction. And we are hoping when Mr. Modi and his team enters, and it will be live shown on certain channels, please watch it. Because कोई northeastern state का कुछ school का students को दिया है. Company has taken performing music, dance, and right from the dress they are going to wear, the turban they are going to tie. ये सब मैं इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ, इतना बड़ा project बना, instead of cutting down the trees, they've increased the greenery more. और project Go Green पर बनाया है. What does Go Green means? We won't cut the trees. We will add more greenery to that area. And they say more than 40% of the electricity is supplied by solar. They are going to reduce that also, electricity bill. अभी आज का parliament का मैं एक दिन का खर्चा बोलूँ, they say it is 50 lakhs to 1.5 crores. 1 hour का spending. That is very ordinary. Government of India मतलब अपना ही pocket का पैसा जा रहा है. And they sit and enjoy. वो चिल्लाता है, निकल के भागता है. उनका pocket से salary से काटना चाहिए. तो अगर ऐसा नाटक करेगा ना, तेरा salary काटेगा. एक घंटे का अगर 3.5 करोड़ का अगर खर्च है तो देखो how much amount of money they spend. And although this is a very costly project, 12,000 crores, but people say as compared to the old parliament, जो हम लोग साल में 5 करोड़ खर्चा करता था, उसका रिपेयर के लिए, at least उसको डंप करके नया parliament आ. And slowly and steadily we are destroying all the pictures of British imperialism in India. We don't want any signs of, understood what I'm trying to say? So that even the path which they have named, Modi has named it as Vijay Path, Kartavya Path, that also these Congress people did not like. वो लोग ने British का नाम दे के रखा था, क्यों तुमने नाम change किया? Even the Navy flag, I don't know how many are having a huge attraction towards Navy. उसमें ब्रिटिश का एक छोटा सिंबल रहता था, उसको हटा के शिवाजी महाराज का सिंबल डाला. अभी next time you see the Navy flag, उधर शिवाजी महाराज का ही symbol है. So that much amount of patriotism we should have it. Okay? चलो. सब सोच रहे हैं क्या ये बोल रहा है. Conservation measures now. Now write capital A, increasing the area under forest. Capital B, corridors between different reserved forests. Capital C, using alternatives. And capital D, proper legislation. Put in your notebook all this. Conservation measures. Conservation measures, my dear boy. Conservation measures का जो heading है ना, in that write capital A. I'm going to give one line about each. Conservation forest. Then फिर एक JFME है ना, NFPA, National Forest Policy. Once they've asked, what do you mean by this? ABCD. First point, you only write the heading. Increasing the area under forest. I'm giving. Shall I? Deliberate efforts, or what do you call it? Deliberate efforts are made for, या तो हैंडराइटिंग अच्छा ले या तो स्पेलिंग का ध्यान दें, दोनों में गड़बड़ कर. Deliberate efforts are made for massive tree plantation. Come on. Tree plantation. Preventing land degradation and afforestation programs. Afforestation programs. B, capital B. Put that heading. Establishing corridors between different reserved forests. Establishing corridors between different reserved forests. Yeah, how many types of forest as per as India's classification? One is reserved, protected and unclassed. ये CBSE का portion है. उसमें अभी reserved forest हम कर रहे हैं. Point 1, same heading, capital B1. Several new corridors in between different reserved forests. You can write RF. RF is reserved forest. Benefiting. Reserved forest, RF. Benefiting the free movement of wild animals. Free movement of wild animals. Benefiting the free movement of wild animals. Second point. These corridors, a spelling of the word corridor, CORRIDORS. यहाँ से तो मुझे ठीक से दिखने रहा है. Corridors. These corridors are also beneficial for. And this is a word I hope you understand. Dispersal. हाँ जी. क्या dispersal? What does it mean, man? I don't know. And migration of wild animals. Sar looks very awkward. Huh? Migration of wild animals. ठीक है, migration जो है. Who will tell me what is this corridor? Corridor मैंने 2 बार लिखा है. Nobody. What is this corridor? Do you have a corridor? बोलेगा कौन सा? Correct. He is absolutely right. देखो, normally if you have seen this wild cats, they have their areas marked. Lions, they do not stay in the group. Neither do tigers. And if I say, how do I explain? As he was saying, one wild animal do not try to venture into others zone. And there are certain wild animals, tiger and tiger only, they fight till one doesn't die just because of their territory. Can we imagine me doing like that? तो बोले ठीक है भाई तेरा ही घर लेके जा, इसमें 15 साल का लोन बाकी है भर दे. तुरंत बोलेगा नहीं भाई साहब आपका ही घर अंदर आ जाओ. Here what I'm trying to say, corridor means I'm trying to provide one specific species. Because some species will suit more of greenery and less of den. Den, you know what I mean by den? One species want more of den and less of greenery. Tell me between tiger and lion. ये सब इतना डिटेल में कभी ऑब्जर्व नहीं किया. Lion tends to live in this den type. They don't want greenery too much. Whereas tiger needs it. टाइगर का लोकेशन ही ऐसा रहता है. And they live in that type only. Or we are not the ex-CM son bringing penguin all the way from polar to here. मुझे तो लगा अच्छा हो गया उसके हाथ से पार्टी गया, वरना अभी फिर पोलर बेयर को भी लाने का प्लान था. I think out of 6 or 8, 2 have died in the transit and some are alive. My colleagues have gone in and they are not allowed to take the video, but he is very smartly taken the video. इतू सही है, बड़ा पेंगुइन नहीं है. उस दिन मुझे भी जाना था, but I had my lectures, but बोला सर अच्छा है, but I feel pity on that penguins. मुंबई का they have provided everything, glass है बोलते हैं, पानी है, सब कुछ रखा है, but actual खर्चा तो उसने कुछ 25 करोड़ बताया है, but actual 25 करोड़ का पेंगुइन लाना मुझे तो नहीं लगता है कि at least for the poverty of India, है ना. And even this beautification that you have seen in and around Navi Mumbai, that all it's all his one only. He was at city कुछ तो मिनिस्टर था, यंग एंड डैशिंग फेलो, बट उसका दूसरा साइड इज नॉट यंग एंड डैशिंग. देयर वाज सम, यू अंडरस्टूड ना. वो लड़के का नाम क्या था, हु वाज वन ऑफ द एक्टर. हाँ, दैट्स अ पार्ट ऑफ अ डिफरेंट पार्ट. लेट मी पुल यू बैक टू द वर्ड कॉरिडोर्स. व्हाट आर कॉरिडोर्स? एवरी फॉरेस्टेड एरिया हैज इट्स ओन यूनिकनेस, एंड वाइल्ड एनिमल्स व्हेन दे सेलेक्ट देयर हैबिटेट दे आर वेरी केयरफुल. And if they select and they start living, they will not allow the other species. You know what are spotted hyenas? What are hyenas, by the way? They are the most laziest animals in the hunters. Laziest, but they are the smartest. अगर आप लोग ने जंगल बुक देखा है, along with शेर खान एक बार-बार चुगलीखोर हाइना घूमता रहता है. उसका नाम तबाकी रहता है उसमें शायद. I love that character. And शेर खान का आवाज दिया था अपना नाना पाटेकर ने. Mr. Nana Patekar only gave the dubbing voice for Sher Khan. It's a huge, thunderous voice. So this spotted hyenas क्या करते हैं? They will not have their own habitat. They will try to roam around with sometimes lion, with sometimes with the tiger. And whatever these animals hunt ना, ये उसी से छीन के खाए. जैसे आप लोग ने टिफिन खोला and the friends in need are friend indeed, है ना? तो spotted hyenas बोलो उनको. So when I'm saying the word corridors, every animal will have its own corridor. अभी ये dispersal का मतलब क्या है? If more than 10 tigers try to live in a small area, समझो, then there is a tension. Tension for whom? The tiger community only. So we need to disperse them. What do you mean by disperse? By trying to provide suitable environment in a larger area. I mean, I don't know how many have come to this area when this area was just a piece of garbage. Not I can say garbage. You came in. How many years before?
20 or so.
तू कब कितना छोटा था?
My dad, actually my dad.
तो born होने से पहले आके सर्वे करके गए.
My dad.
30 years के पहले तो आया था.
My dad.
अच्छा, what did he say to you? I don't know.
This area was full of like village, very.
That Shah group which is on the highway side, na. I remembered, not we, one of my family member inquired. It was 800 rupees per square feet. But people are not ready to buy. Marshy hai, jungli hai, ye kaun aayega? What is this area? है ना? मतलब in less time, area has developed in a, I say, quite a better one. Even my own friends used to say, क्या Palm Beach बोलता है, जंगल है वो, ना road है, तभी पानी भी नहीं रहता था, all the trucks and there were no roads at all. And that Mittal construction, that 2 towers, वो तुम्हारा साधु बनी है ना? There's a flyover going in. That flyover was the delayed flyover of all time. 3 or 4 times he paid the penalty. एंड फ्लाईओवर के ऊपर ही कुछ लोगों ने बिल्डिंग बोला सर मेरिन ड्राइव दिखेगा, ऐसा दिखेगा, मतलब मेरिन ड्राइव किधर दिख रहा है, बिल्डिंग तो बना ही नहीं. In less time they have developed more, and now also I think NMC is doing a good work. वो क्या है वो फ्लाईओवर के नीचे वो जो प्ले जोन जैसा बनाया है, people are really using the best, especially you kids. Up till 2 o'clock the people do not sleep, all are gathering there. It's a good one. Why I'm saying, now you guys have got areas to move around, disperse. So imagine for tigers and lions, what I need to provide them? Forest, suitable environment, habitat to them. Are they going to come and complain क्या sir छुट्टी हो गया और हमारे लिए कुछ है नहीं? You have to provide all this. That's why if you have gone to that what is that tiger reserve, Tadoba is it? You have gone in? यार मुझे एक लड़का ने इनवाइट किया 2 हफ्ते बाद, नहीं सर पापा का प्रोग्राम कैंसिल. Tadoba in Maharashtra only, na, close to Nashik I heard. But are there tigers are found some, or they fooling the people? Really? सर मैं इधर से नहीं, टाइगर्स मिलता है. महाराष्ट्र वाज ओरिजिनल, ये जो है ना पनवेल नहीं, उरन से वो आगे एरिया में भी कुछ लोगों ने बोला टाइगर्स आर प्लॉटर. We do not. So Maharashtra tigers not popular, but we have. Okay, चलो. Let's say कोंकण में कुछ टाइगर्स नहीं, कुछ भी. कोंकण में क्या बस कोबरा नहीं, कुछ नहीं. तो और किसी को. हाँ, connected.
They will not like come.
Overcrowding नहीं आएगा. Why they will come to you if you are providing them?
कॉरिडोर से अंदर नहीं आ सकते, कॉरिडोर के अंदर नहीं घुस सकते.
यार आप ऐसा बोल रहे कि मैंने कॉरिडोर का नाम डाल दिया भाई, तू मत आइडेंटिटी कार्ड दिखा. They provide the forest in such a way, these animals are very habituated, not like you and me, they will not fight. उसको मालूम है कि भाई और भी आगे भी जंगल है. They try to disperse मतलब in less area more wild animals will not be there, they will disperse. That's they will automatically move. But we need to provide that environment. जो हम लोग ने सब कुछ काट दिया है. In fact, they said more than 15,000 tigers found in India once. 15,000. Now it's hardly not even 4,000. 3,700 कुछ है. उसके लिए वो पब्लिक बना रहा है. Oh sir, tiger बढ़ गया. क्या हाँ सर. अभी टाइगर का काउंटिंग करना is a real trouble. How do they count? And that is also a special surveys are kept. अभी कैसे एक टाइगर आया, तेरा आधार कार्ड से मैच नहीं हो रहा, चल थंबप्रिंट लगा, वो थोड़ी लगाना. And there is a special method to count these tigers, and especially वो breeding season के पहले वो लोग count करते हैं. And how many this lady cats are ready to give couplings, वो भी लोग लेते हैं. उसको फिर medicines देना पड़ता है, फिर उसका वो लोग ध्यान रखते हैं. ये सब इंडिया में बहुत कम होता है. But in foreign, especially I have seen some Discovery Channel, Siberia, they give a tranquilizer shot and take the tiger to a hospital. Treat everything, right from their eyes, nails, सब कुछ. And tranquilizer shot 6 से 8 घंटे तक रहता है. You know what is a tranquilizer? What is a tranquilizer?
They become unconscious.
Why? क्यों लेके जाके blood खींच रहा है उसका? Correct चीज. And they do all kinds of search. And फिर उनका कान में या गले में एक पट्टा जैसा रहता है with a small code in it. And उस animal को उस code से वो लोग पहचानते हैं. And that code अभी जैसे मोबाइल जैसा कुछ instrument है, they see and वो code आता है और number के साथ. Oh, this is the animal which we have given shot 6 months before. Highly technical things. ये काम मुझे लगता है कि Indian government भी करना है. Then we can say कि exact कितना है.
So why do they do these things?
Because unless and until we don't give them all these things, we can't say healthy family of tigers will be there for long time. अभी जैसे you small babies are born, don't we take them to वैसा ही लोग take care करता है. Some people in Kharghar they ask me silviculture. वो मुझे याद दिला देना. That is a new type in America they do. For forest they do something called as हाँ है महाराष्ट्र में they are planning something like this. Silviculture. You check and let me know. Very smart way of protecting the forest. नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं. Write down next heading. Okay. Then
तो
write.
टाइगर कॉरिडोर के अंदर ही रहेगा, मतलब उनको इंसान ही चाहिए खाने के लिए.
जब भी मुझे WhatsApp आएगा इंसान चाहिए खाने के लिए, मैं गार्गी को साथ में लेके जाऊंगा और आते समय अकेला जाऊँ. चलेगा?
No, herbivores नहीं है, ही नहीं है.
टाइगर कब से herbivores बनने लगा?
उनको हट करना पड़ेगा तो.
हाँ, that is you are right. But इंसान को कभी नहीं खाता है. They just kill it. No animal will like the taste of human body. पूछो क्यों? Because one community they try to taste it. बोलता कि बहुत गंदा quality रहता है human meat. Worst. But there is one African community who never bury the body. Now they put it to fire. They consume them. वो मैं दिखाता हूँ. Not cannibals. उनका एक tribal community यही काम है उनका. Not everybody. अभी जैसे उसका जिस पर्सन बात करता है, he was a leader of the tribal. He said my mother died 3 months before, and they were showing how they cut it and bake it and they consume it. बच्चे लोग को खाना भी चल बस इधर cannibals दो बैठे हैं. चलो next heading, using alternative sources of energy. Using alternative sources of energy. Government of India protects the cutting of trees. Government of India protects the cutting down of trees for firewood. ये पूछ रहा था ना firewood. उसके लिए भी government ने program लाया. By providing them, क्या क्यों जंगल को काट देते? By providing them with solar, wind. नहीं ऐसा नहीं चाहिए. Solar, wind and tidal energy. Sorry, hydel, HYDEL, hydel energy. Last point. I'm going too slow. I'm going to pick up the speed. We need to start topo also. You write the next heading. National forest. कौन पूछा था?
water.
सर पानी करना है. पानी सर.
हाँ तो वॉशरूम में जाओ करो पानी करो. Write down national forest policy. ठीक है. They're though sympathetically putting a emotional atyachar over me. Yes. That's it. Full stop. You write national forest policy.
Sir, what is
Hydro.
पानी.
हाँ तो एक ही बात है. HYDEL, hydel. What? Policy. There is a separate question. Now only put a star mark. And very few people have answered. What is NFP? Implemented in 1952. Further modified in 1988. 1952. Further modified in 1988. नहीं लिखा है. I'm giving it in a shortcut manner. In 1988. So it's 1952. Sorry, 1952. And when did they modify?
1988.
AS.
ये हमारे पार्लियामेंट का टॉपिक.
नहीं.
अरे हमारे स्कूल में.
अच्छा हुआ था. Even I conducted one mock parliament with Vashi branch. Wonderfully well they have participated. So you participated in this? As a sustainable forest management program, to conserve and expand. I'm writing that word. To conserve and expand forest, forest reserves. To conserve and expand forest reserves. Underline these two words. Conserve and expand. Second sentence. That will be the last. Then you copy it out. I'm not doing this. Tired of it. The main objectives of this program are. You are going to cut short and write. I will only explain. How many points are given? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm trying to get the video for this NFP. Okay. कुछ लिखे हुए सही है।
Oh,
It's okay.
क्या
Want to have it?
क्या है उसे?
A glass of water and a morning breakfast.
कुछ है चाहिए है?
Now she will have it is nothing. I am asked you to combine that point and write. So अभी क्या करने का? You want to put it in your pocket?
लाके इन्होंने मारा था।
अरे वो कुछ नहीं करेगा। Carry on. Enough. Do it.
ये तो लोग फाइनल्स लगा है। इन्फेक्शन
Starting one good girl. क्या लग रहा है तुमको?
इन्फेक्शन फैला।
इससे?
आंसर उसके अंदर सांप का जहर है।
वो इसी में डाला है।
भाई तुम लोग मस्त है
Did I ask you to fall in love with that cockroach? Go into the. चाहिए तो बोला अभी उठा के पॉकेट में डाल दो। मस्त लग रहा है ये लग रहा है वो लग रहा है। Enjoy the whole evening then. There's a other ball. चलो carry on.
अरे
carry on writing.
अच्छा उधर है यार, तुम लोग कैसे कर रहे हो? इधर है। तू कर रहा है। अरे वो इधर ही आ रहा है।
It will be upside down. It will be lying like that only for you. It will not die as long as you don't turn it other side. Guys, leave it.
उसको मार देना।
गाड़ी जाओ वो फिल्म को लेकर। बोले मेरा दोस्त आया क्लास में उसको पकड़ के ऑल
सर ऐसे उंगली से
क्या वो तो ही बाप कर रहा है आ जाओ।
अरे यार बोल रहा
कारगी तेरे आने तक वो अमेरिका चल
boys not girls are doing it you are only disturbing चलो
तो दूर है सर दूर है
तुम लोग भी कॉकरोच से डरता है हां यस देन
सर इतना बड़ा होगा तो सर
पैंट को क्या पता चले
मतलब तेरा ऑनलाइन पास एक्सपीरियंस है
मैं तो जूते भी कहते
तो क्या हो
है ना
चुपचाप रहो
किधर से आया सर इजी से आया सर पूछो ना
I want you to write now
अरे उसका
देखो they have completed the points also
उसका क्या
कुछ भी दिखता है
सर उसका सिंगल
कॉकरोच को लिखना ना
तो सैंडी है देखते हैं
आया
नहीं है
क्या बोल रहे हो वो खुद भी डरता है क्या
उसके कॉरिडोर में हम लोग
क्या
उसका
बोल-
उसका काम है
क्या बोल रहा है
हमेशा आते रहते हैं
Actually, वो मर गया।
वो जाके उसको माउथ टू माउथ रेस्पिरेशन anybody wants to give the CPR
बोल रहा है भाई ये और भाई बोल रहा है
wait I'll call him ये उसको लेके जा
भैया कॉकरोच
बी क्वाइट ना
हमारे उधर कोने
वो कीबोर्ड के नीचे था पता नहीं कहां गाइस लीव स्टडी बराबर बराबर ये देखो it won't be quiet
क्या तुम लोग इतना चिल्ला क्यों रहे हो
बस
राज की बहादुरी
फर्स्ट बेंच पे बैठने के साइड
तुम भी
में
उठ गया नींद से इसको जगाने का
सर हम लोग तो चिल्लाए ठीक है
हम लोग कर रहे हैं
वो लोग डर आ रहे हैं
worst kind of boys I've ever seen running away from this cockroach I've seen the. Hey, look here. This is what they are showing you. National Forest Policy. I don't know. The volume is
1/3 of total landscape.
At least are you understanding? Look here. Forest, tree cover, local communities, meeting the requirement of fuel, conservation. अगर आपको वो difficult लग रहा है ना, ये जो underline हो रहा है उतने ही लिखो. This is 1988. नहीं दिख रहा है? इतना ही करो. हाँ. Enough. Boy, enough is enough. Chalo, mark this, not mark this, write only these words. That's enough. I'm stopping. Hello.
So you zoom the screen.
How would I zoom? It is not visible from that side. कुछ भी नहीं करती बोलती है. इतना तो अच्छे से दिख रहा है. I'll read point number 1. Increase the forest and tree cover. पहले aim तो लिख लो.
सर ये सब सो रहा है.
Then leave it. Those who have not written. Then leave it. I'll play it like that. That's not there. Now we are on cockroach मारने हैं. आजा. सुभाष. You come. Wait, you will come. Just come and punch that button. I've got a small accident in my leg. That's what I'm not trying to do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
भाई किसी ने स्टंट कर रहा था.
नहीं है रिमोट से वो नहीं है.
अरे तो आ तो जा उधर है.
लास्ट ईयर लोगों ने बहुत चढ़ा.
हाँ.
रिमोट कभी
हाँ.
सर मैं करूँगा. अरे
रुक जा.
चप्पल में ना चल.
It's okay. Keep your mouth shut. ऑन ऑफ बटन दिख रहा. हाँ. उसको साफ कर.
भाई वो इसी में
राइट साइड वाला.
मैंने इसी के अंदर मत.
हाँ. Now the easy. Hey, keep quiet. Because it is your mother tongue is.
हम देखेंगे.
Yeah, listen to this. ICSE. English with a South Indian accent. Let's proceed with the next. There are two things they will ask you. One is social forestry, agroforestry. Mark there only. Management and protection of forest and afforestation. Put all this into bracket. Did you find page number 111? Page number 111, social forestry. Management, protection and afforestation. Did you find? Purpose of helping, underline, environmental, social and rural development. ये मैं सिखा देता हूँ, पहले understand कर लेना. Objectives, providing fuel wood, food for cattle, timber and minor, under bracket close. Developing local cottage industries, employment opportunities and fulfilling recreation. If you are understanding what is agroforestry, along with agriculture, farmers are asked to grow trees, especially during non-agricultural season. For which government is giving him money? If I ask you,
so you extend it last.
I explain. फिर तो मेरे से पूछ रहे. Social forestry भी कर दिया?
नहीं तो मैं नोट किया था.
हाँ, what is social forestry? ठीक है, फिर जानिए. Let us go down to the good boy and a good girl. My energy is wasted. 121, everyone come. There is 6 questions. That was homework. How many have not done it? He is correct, absolutely. 1 to 6 I had given.
1 to 5.
So 1 to 5 दिया था।
1 to 5
हाँ तो किया क्या एक मिनट वो भी किया क्या
या दो की
अब एक काम करो finish it right now I'm checking the person who was good page number 121 and 122 I think I got a red pen ऊपर पे रखा है anybody have a red pen ये pink आन दे दे बस I will remember son then give it to me ये बच्चे के पास है
पेड़ पौधे और क्या
पेड़ पौधे
come on quick those who are not done complete it I will start the new chapter called water resources in its final
कैंसर
सर क्या है सर कितने क्लास से आप बोल रहे हो क्या आपको
but these guys doesn't want
सर आप अपनी
in fact two of the branches have almost completed topo and they are sizably doing easily covering all topo
वो होता क्या
I'll tell you when it comes
थोड़ा बात
नहीं मैं तेरा वो नहीं है बातें करने के लिए
हाँ सर थोड़ा बात
कॉलेज की रहते हैं
good he has completed in a very neat clean manner yeah, are you learning I think this Sunday any geography test is planned two na yesterday I had some special class in Nerul for those students who have not attended my lectures and I've given them a good deal of a revision answer पूछेगा तो करेगा ना मैं क्या तो गरीब की तरह ऐसा बोलेगा क्या पूछा क्या पूछा what did they say Roman you could have told me I could have told them
अरे सर दो टेस्ट कम ले रहा हूँ
कब से
दो टेस्ट कम ले
both are easy one is that chapter called climate and other is a chapter called soil न्यूमेरिकल एक है 3 मार्क्स का न्यूमेरिकल तुझे अकेला क्या पकड़ के बाहर बैठा था
हाँ हम लोग को नहीं आता मुझे
हाँ तो I will do the revision if you go and talk to her look later we'll see what we can do in the next class
तो आगे की प्रश्न क्या
ये कब बोला था मैम से तुमने
सर मुझे 1.5 घंटा बाहर बैठा है तो आपने
हाँ तो तू नेक्स्ट क्लास आके क्यों नहीं यूट्यूब पे लाइव देख give me the notebooks quickly the volume 2% have corrected
Sir, the local events that bring a light.
एक मिनट क्या करना है उसमें
आंसर क्या उसका आंसर क्यों है
ये मेरा वो
don't cry change your habit ये क्यों मैं भूख के साथ ऐसा हो रहा है hey that side anyone completed volume ये कौन सा no heading no point how will I know underline anything 1 2 3 how will I know अभी ये तो अभी का है
ये नहीं मिला
क्योंकि सम सीखना है ना इसे सीख लेना पूरा
प्लस प्लस करना है
हां बस माइनस माइनस अब तुम भी इसको बोलता है जवाब समान ठीक है मुझे लगता है कि उसका इंसल्ट ना करें वो तो किसका ये नेशनल फॉरेस्ट पॉलिसी वेयर है नहीं अभी ये देखो ये बच्चे ने लिखा ना कंप्लीट करो Joni, I can correct both. And where is this girl? Notebook. Show me the completed one. Volume. But cannot be brutally excused. Complete it. Is Priyanka Akansha.
आपका नाम तो क्या
अरे ये अभी से नहीं है पिछले 15 साल से यही मेरा रूटीन because I started my first lecture taking my MCOM batch with 83 students तो सब लोग मुझे बहुत कहते हैं सर आपको नाम याद रखना पड़ेगा I took a habit of not to remember any person's name 83 का मैं 3 बैच लेता था, तो चांस मुझे याद रहेगा. And all are uncle auntie kids. That time I just completed my masters. Inform, everything is international. Guys, come on, complete the notebook and give it to me quick. This is the only batch which is not asking me to go for topo. All other batches wanted it.
हम अलग है.
See.
Be easier.
I will be starting, but I want you guys. ठीक है, you wanted water. नहीं इधर से फिर एक बंदा को बोला transport चाहिए.
हम
Transport चाहिए. We will complete water, then I will jump into transport. When is your exam for topo? एक काम करते हैं. I will complete water resources, then I will start topo. I think this week is my last lecture with the morning. नहीं ना? और एक भी है. Next week also will be meeting Saturday, and after that the morning lecture will come to an end. So I start.
yes psychology engineers.
Okay, फिर school start हो जाएगा तुम्हारा. नहीं जून में
एक दो दिन मिलेगा सबके लिए.
अच्छे से.
Let's start. Anybody still completing? Give it to me. Show me your notebook. What is your status?
I have classes.
My dear little, ये कैसा चलेगा? तुम काम करो. Add up the 14. You come here. Always. 10th में ऐसे कैसे? 9th was okay. 10th should be good. Why do you? तो वो क्लासेस जाता है ना? आगे बैठ के ना? वो था. वो किधर गया फिर? पूरा. ये स्कूल है ना सदर. अच्छा the other thin girl. ये सब मैं तो नोट दिया बस उतना ही है. ये अभी मुझे आज सेकेंड लेक्चर के बाद एक टॉपिक चाहिए. I don't know how to. Hey boy. ये इसका नोटबुक ले लो या इसका नाम क्या? सैयद गार्गी. So I am going to put in one less name. Sayadri, Madri. ये तो आकांक्षा है यार. जल्दी. Anybody from boys side? Quickly give it to me.
सर आप बहुत अच्छा.
नहीं, उसीलिए तो मैं अभी quickly punishment देने वाला हूँ. In next 2 minutes, I am starting with new chapter, water resource.
ब्रेक नहीं है क्या?
No break.
अरे ठीक है.
For me, that is.
अब तक 1 hour 50 minutes ही हुआ.
3 घंटे का कंटिन्यू लेक्चर है. और एक लेक्चर बाकी है.
हाँ मालूम है. उसके बाद 2 स्टूडेंट.
अरे मैं भाग रहा हूँ.
तू क्यों भाग रहा है?
वाटर में हार नहीं लेता.
सर मैं उसकी पढ़ा के भी
मैंने कुछ नहीं सुना. I heard only water resource.
सर हो गया.
फिर से बोल water resource बोला. हाँ बेटा यही चाहता. You know the person is going and buttering.
बात अलग है बट
अच्छा वो buttering अलग है. अभी क्या हो गया? तो अच्छा है ना?
सब सो जाते हैं.
तो तू भाई
नहीं
वो
हाँ तो वही है. Come on guys, let us write. देखो how busily those who are incomplete they are completing the notebook and these are chatting.
हम भी करते हैं.
हाँ तो करो.
हम साथ
हाँ मैं नहीं तुम्हारे साथ हम साथ नहीं मैं 6:30 तो 7 बोला ना मैं 6:30 Shall we?
कौन के नीचे से कैसे निकला?
I'm going to start. Come on.
उसको जुदा कर दिया.
Rose. Sir.
Yes.
कुछ important है तो करके टेस्ट.
ठीक है.
But आना चाहिए.
Definitely. I'm the last person to do all that stuff. Yesterday, these Nerul branch were smartly asking me all the questions. I told them very smartly, what is it? I don't understand. What are you
सर
asking?
कैसे एग्जांपल?
Wait, they were asking me, sir, ये chapter से वो question आ रहा है. तो कौन सा chapter मैं भूल गया.
अभी लेकिन उन्होंने यूज किया.
No, they had an extra class na, for geography. I had taught them that entire chapter of climate.
Kind of easy.
Very simple.
ये water बस places है. बाकी सब पता है. उठा दी गूगल.
Come on now, keep completing during the break. Put the heading. Water resources.
पानी की समस्या. नहीं वो तो मैसेज है.
That is not going to serve any purpose to you. Say it once again.
Sources.
Now you'll stop.
पानी की सुविधा.
पानी की सुविधाएं.
Hey, few minutes are there. I won't make you to write. Only understand this chapter is very simple, but there is one question they are time and again asking. There is something called as rainwater harvesting. The chapter moves like this. First, I will tell you how much percent of the earth is covered with water. How much is fresh water? How much can be tapped? Okay. Look here. After this, what are you talking to? I'm going to explain something called as new part, which time and again the question comes. Rainwater harvesting. It is nothing but rooftop. Once you go ahead with that, then we will be going with the conservation. Then we will have to, I think this I remember teaching to our own UT students in detail. A time was there when board exam people were very popular with these. What are irrigations? There were different dams. Abhi wo portions of nikal gaya. And many dams, they will ask it in detail. And then they will ask you again types of canals. 2 canals will be studying. One is perennial canal and other is inundated canal. Next, as per like his favorite topic, we have to go for water conservation. Okay. So although this chapter is very small, only 2 or 3 part of the chapter they are going to ask you in detail. One, you have to study what is irrigation. And then you have to understand what is water conservation through RH. What is RH stands for you? Rainwater harvesting. Is the word harvesting means all the buildings, all the roofs have this rooftop. You understand what are rooftops? They collect this water, store it underground. When it is dry season, they use it through a hand pump. There are 2 purposes of this. What is 2 purposes? One, it not allows the rain fresh water to join the drainage. Second, it will avoid water. Yeah, हम लोग बोलते हैं ना water logging. Cities में होता है कि नहीं water logging. And second, the most important thing of this method is the cheapest method. Why it is cheapest? Are we not going to spend money like what we are doing it in dams? Sangeet, what's her name? Stop writing. And that girl also. Listen to me. Writing can be done in the brain. A girl. So we always believe only one thing, that rainwater harvesting can be done at a very, very cheaper level. So normally they will ask you a question. Rainwater harvesting done at an individual level. Give reason. Cheapest, easy, and construct and maintenance. Abhi har building mein terrace hai. We have to allow that pipe the terrace pipe water to go to the underground. It will help in replenishing the underground water. What is replenishing? Renewing the underground water. Because every year Maharashtra, at least this part of Maharashtra, gets good rainfall, very good rainfall. Instead of that water going and joining the drainage, let us allow the water to go underground. Let us everyone understand this diagram. In fact, one of the batches has asked me, sir, we will answer all your questions based on the diagram. Everyone turn to that page, look at the diagram. Now tell me, we have this rooftop, the pipes, we have a water storage tank, it is going to underground, and look at that same underground water. Using a hand pump, we are using it. Now tell me, any one person who is playing with that. All the apparatus used in this rainwater harvesting. Looking at the diagram, apparatus, come on, you only tell. Apparatus used in this RH. Wait. Only.
Hand pump.
पूरा बोलना. What is it? Water pipe and
Water pipe, hand pump, tank,
and Akansha, you tell me. Correct. You tell me. Why it is the cheapest alternative for dam construction?
You are saved by the building.
I'll come back and continue the same.
Sir, भूल जाओ. Sir, आपको नाम याद है?
अगर आप बार-बार भूल जाएंगे बोलो तो मैं नहीं होता.
Sir, भूल जाओ इसके लिए.
देखते हैं.